Hello, welcome to my Corrupted Scorpions and Crocodile Akh in the Sophanem Slayer dungeon video. So the Corrupted Scorpions, you need to be about like level 91 Slayer. It costs about $500 to level your character up. The Sophanem Slayer dungeon, obviously you need to do Icthalarin's little helper to access this dungeon. I like the ox. Oh, there's a gorilla Akh. I think the gorillas are pretty funny looking. Alright, let's stand over near the gorillas. So I'm standing next to some gorilla ox down here. The gorillas look pretty funny. Check out the gorilla walk. If you ever did the Monkey Madness 1 quest in old school RuneScape, you gotta see their pretty funny looking gorillas. Crocodile Akh. If you saw the manifestation of pain in WoW, located in the Jade Forest next to Immersius, then you got to see some cool World of Warcraft areas. But I really like the Crocodile Akhs. It's a shame you can't just fight them. Like, if I right click and click them, I need a higher Slayer level to damage him. I could still swing at him though, and just pretend I'm doing something. They have some pretty cool looking guard dogs on this bridge. Some nice colors. So now I'm going to show you how to actually get into the Sophanem Slayer dungeon and locate this area. So they have some Imperial warriors over here. Fighting the frogs. Level 21. Found. Check out some of the structures. So Sophanem has plague frogs next to these pyramids. Right when you enter, I'm gonna pwn him. Destroy all the frogs. Excellent. Because my main goal is to go into the Sophanem underground, so let me go show off the High Church. They have some ghosts and slaves. Let me run up here and show off some of the architecture and the bridge. So this Church of Icthalarin, it's kind of cool looking. You can't really do anything with it. So in order to enter the dungeon, you speak with the Manaphyte guard and click on the dungeon entrance. So he could sell you feathers of mat, which you need in order to defeat the corrupted enemies. So I'm going to purchase 4 of them, because after you defeat them, you need to essentially use the mat feather on them to defeat them. So right now, I'm located near Anima Islands. This is actually Tuska, a god who got slayed by Guthix. I actually show off the statue of Guthix in my RuneScape 3 Gods video at 5 minutes and 23 seconds. It looks like the statue has mummies rolled up next to him, similar to like a spider rolling them up. I don't know if Jazz within Sentistan, who I also show, I don't know if he's like a huge spider. I know Jazz in some way, shape, or form is related to the Shadow Leviathan, a hinted at extra boss. I also know the Stone of Jazz is what created the Dragonkin race. So as you level up your Slayer to like 90 or 92, at 92, you can fight A-Roots. No, at 90, you can fight Acolytes of Seru. Enter this portal at the top of Tuska, which brings me right here, near the Goebie Scouts and all these Goebie statues. It seems like a pretty cool area to explore. If you talk to this Goebie Scout, he talks about Mazcab. Keep in mind, as the Goebie people talk, they seem like they are fish people who are stranded on the land, and it looks like they're feeding on the snow that's falling from the sky. The Goebie people, they live on Anima Islands. Anima Islands is actually Tuska. So Tuska is a god who is slain by Guthix, or at least stabbed in the eye by Guthix. So it would make sense that they are fish people stranded on land. This guy who introduces you to Mazcab, he mentions the A-Roots. So at level 92 Slayer, you can fight A-Roots. So apparently A-Roots are followers of Tuska, and it seems like they've taken control of Mazcab. I also like Fury. Obviously, you assign these melee capabilities on the customization toolbar in the ribbon. So if you go to settings, and settings, obviously that brings you to the ribbon. So you could drag down melee over there if you want to add in new abilities up here by selecting both of these and then clicking and dragging it down here. I really like this one, Barge, to attack people from far away. I had to right click to attack this dude just because he's a slightly higher level. You got the own Goebie George Washington statue, so clearly this is an important area. Oh, let's get rid of this toolbar. So the Goebies, they have their own George Washington presidential statue similar to the United States that has Lincoln on it and all that kind of stuff. They have statues out in the water, which indicates that this is a very important town. Obviously, the Akh, who has the biggest rock in the Goebie town, he mentions that the A-Root have invaded and they need help defeating them. You need to be a level 92 Slayer to fight the A-Roots. So, village further up coast. We thought we were safe and hidden, but at night they found us. Who found you? The A-Root. The A-Root. They found us at night. We were not prepared for it. I could still feel the heat of the flames and the screams of my friends. The attack was led by the one they called Durzag. Everywhere he goes, there's a trail of death and destruction. So, do you actually have to invite specific people to a raid group? Let's check it out. Click on the community icon. Okay. Click on the grouping system tab. Click on create a new group. Oh, Liberation of Mazcab. So I could join a queue for the Liberation of Mazcab. Right here. So it's searching for matches. Liberation of Mazcab. You're the group leader. So I'm going to say ready. Your group is ready. Use the below to teleport group members. So I'm just going to complete the group. Finalize group members. Alright, let's press close. So if I happen to defeat Durzag, then maybe I could save the Goebie people. But you need to be in a raid group to enter. It looks like Durzag should be in the middle of the pit, according to the Akh, who is the town leader. So I'm going to jump this platform right into the arena, the Goebie arena. Jump down. And let's go talk to the Goebie in the center over here. Says, hey there, are you alright? He says, ... Can I help you? They left me out here to die. I figured out how to escape, and this is how they leave me. There are more of you in need. Can we help them? If you untie me, I'll gladly risk my life for my friends. I'll venture back into the depths to free them, but it might not be safe. Don't worry, we'll defend you. Be ready to fight. Alright, so I freed the Goebie. So now, the battle instant should happen. I have to fight 39. I have to fight 39 A-Roots, which is pretty crazy. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a pretty big raid.